I'm back with another message on Grow with the Flow. Um, you know, this Sunday, now this, I guess, it's more of a channeled message. Not that the other one wasn't, just going a little bit further. I really want to explain a little bit more about who I am, as I'm sure I've done on some of my earlier videos. Um, I, Goddess Kali, am the product of a Christian mother and a Muslim father. Um, I was asked the other day over a message that was posted on Instagram how that affected me growing up. Well, I would love to go into detail about that, and I'm going to do so now, okay? I just want to get comfortable. I mean, I feel like, I get judged a lot because I'll dress like this, and of course, religious people, they will tell me that's not of God, that's not of God. But God does not care how you're dressed, and for people to give God the attributes of man, the characteristics of man. Oh, God don't like when you dress a certain way. God, you have to follow these certain rules that are obviously meant to control people by people. These rules were meant, these are laws created for people by people, okay? Has nothing to do with your relationship with the Most High, because the Most High is your highest self, your higher consciousness. And for myself, growing up, I would say that I was traumatized by the Christian religion due to the fact that my mom, she would force us to believe what she believed. In other words, there was no room for questioning. If we had questions, they were not answered. These were things that we had to often go and ask my dad about, who was of a different religion. And my father never pushed us into Fahami. And Fahami is divine understanding as it pertains to God. Okay? It is a branch of Islam, meaning it comes from, or the beliefs are of ancient Egyptian culture. Okay? In other words, these gods and goddesses that we often portray in photos, with pharaohs and things of that nature, these gods and goddesses actually represent the different plexus of the body. So bringing these all together is bringing yourself into balance, which is what will open your higher consciousness. These aren't things I completely understood growing up, but as I became who I am, as I grew through my own journey and challenges in life, I became open to knowledge that came from within that helped me to connect to my knowledge on the outside. And as I connected it, I was able to connect the Christian belief system to the ancient Egyptian belief system, and also the belief of, or the thought of self, and what self is created as, or created of, I should say, what completes us. This also has to do with the chakras. So if you think of, and I'm doing my best to explain this to you all, in hopes that you all will then be able to better understand where religion comes into play with these what people perceive as false gods. When you get to saying the goddess Ma'at, or Ra, or Heru, Horus, these names, Thoth, Anubis, these ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses. They are equivalent to parts of the human makeup. The root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. They all have to be balanced. You cannot have open receiving crown chakra whilst the root chakra is completely unbalanced. And you can have a chakra that is over, that there's over the amount of energy in, or like, or under, and the thing about it is, and let me slow down because I want to make sure I'm explaining to the best of my ability. I know it's very important to communicate these things properly, especially when you're communicating with people who believe a certain way. And I don't want to be offensive to Christians or Islamic people, okay? I just want us to all utilize our thought for ourselves, not just belief of what another man taught us, I just want to teach you to receive straight from the Most High, not from just everything that you read and just taking it in and thinking that just because so-and-so said this was true and it was passed down that is the truth. You have to also resonate with the truth, okay? And in resonating with the truth, you have to be able to respect other people's truths. I don't need Christian people coming and telling me I have the devil in me whilst thinking they don't. That's very weird, because you think because of your religious status that you are somehow better than me. I don't think that I'm better than anyone. That sounds a bit more godly than someone thinking just because of their religion they are set apart from the rest of man. All man is created equal. And all man has devil energy and God energy, or however do you want it. You can call it as you please. It does not affect me or harm me at all. You choose what area you want to vibrate from. If you are imbalanced, you are going to sink into your lower self, meaning you're going to operate from a place that is of evil intent, not caring how you harm other people, being selfish, being conniving, a thief, and just not caring how it is that you treat humankind and animals and alike. As you gain awareness of self and those things that have distraught those areas of your body, those things that have basically imbalanced you as a human being, then you can start to work in those areas, in those chakras, with those gods and goddesses, in order to balance out yourself. Now, what we're all striving for, what we all should be striving for, is a completely balanced self that feels whole and happy and in love with self. This is what people really struggle with in this world, because so many people and things are teaching us how to be. We get so confused and caught up trying to be like other things and other people, because they're telling you if you're not like this, then you're not right, then you're weird, and something's off with you, you're not normal. What is normal? Most people are imbalanced due to the things that have happened to them that they have yet to heal from, due to the stress of daily living with those traumas, dealing with people outside of ourselves on the daily, focusing on social media, thinking that, that everything someone else has, you're supposed to have, creating jealousy and fear, and it stops us from being connected with self, with God. So what I am here to do is help us to love ourselves better. And I'll say this time and time again, because this is what I came to earth to do. I've learned to love me better, and now I'm helping by being an example that allows you to see and reconstruct yourself and your way of thinking about you, so that you can love you better. And as you guys know, that is my brand name for my body butters, my healing oils and herbs. Love You Better LLC. If you are interested in finding out more about my products, you can contact me. You can contact me through selflovetherapy@gmail.com, or you can come to my DMs on my Instagram or my Facebook. My Facebook is Khalida Omara. My Instagram is They Love the Goddess, or A True Goddess Touch LLC. And you can write me on any of those platforms. I will answer, and at the earliest convenience, that I have. I do a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats. Yeah. And all of what I do serves my purpose here. That is very important. It is so important that your jobs align with your path, your purpose on your path. Otherwise, you will be fighting against yourself at all times. This will create more imbalance. And we're working for balance, okay? I keep, a lot of times, people see my photography or my recent photos. They see, this is Goddess Ma'at. I represent Goddess Ma'at, the goddess of justice and balance. And I want you all to understand what I say that is, you have to be able to live with yourself. In other words, what Ma'at is the scales, the balance of the heart against a feather. My heart should be as light as a feather. It cannot outweigh that feather, else I will feel heavy and I will be in my lower vibrations. If I'm in my lower vibrations operating, I am going to be hurting other people. In order for me to be able to help and be of assistance to the world, I have to maintain this balance within myself of all of my chakras. Everything has to be aligned. Okay? So if you are needing assistance in aligning yourself and helping you to really receive yourself, understand yourself, your life path, your journey, I am here to help manipulate the energy in a positive manner. This is what my goal is in everyday life, helping people to understand their purpose and to love themselves better. The more of us that we can get to understand this and to get on this path, the better the world will be. This will make the world better. Not religion. Unless your religion is love. My religion is love. Yeah. So that's it for, this short talk right now. Looks like I'm in at 1321 or, something close to that. You all have a beautiful day. I'll be back with more messages soon. Peace.